The Houston Rockets beat the Portland Trailblazers 125-103. They move on to 28-13 on the season. TikTok is back. Let's talk about what happened. One of the biggest things that I have been saying on this app, pretty much every game, y'all can hear me say it all the time. Good teams beat bad teams. We embarrass bad teams. If you're a good team, it doesn't take you full 4 quarters to beat bad teams. The Portland Trailblazers are a rebuilding, tanking team. They have 13 wins on this team. Actually, we have an inverse record. I just noticed that. Inverse record, they are a bad team. They're looking to compete for lottery odds, not playoff spots. You should beat this team. You know what I'm saying? It should not take you to the final buzzer to beat this team. And that's what happened. They blew them out, took care of business in the third quarter pretty much. Jaylen and Sengun, Jaylen checking it all in the fourth quarter. And then Sengun kind of checked in a little bit. Didn't even really need to, I'm going to be honest with you. They could have set the starters the entire fourth quarter. The Portland Trailblazers were not coming back. And that's what you're supposed to do, man. Handle business ahead of time so your starters can rest. You don't got to play these guys too deep into the game because it's a bad team. You shouldn't need to go to the final buzzer to beat a bad team. Good job. Like I said, Jaylen Green did not play the full game. He only played 29 minutes. He had 26 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, a steal. In 2017, shooting from the field, 4-6 from 3, 73 true shooting, 2-2 from free throw. He did this in just 29 minutes, so he didn't even play a full game, and he still had a very productive, very efficient performance. The best part about it for me, though, is, like I said, the fact that he got to rest. Because if you were paying attention, he's been kind of banged up a little bit since, the Kings game, and he even had, an ice pack on his knees on the bench during this game. So, I think he needs the rest. I think he might take a game off. Just to completely, reset, because he looks a little bit, hobbled. But I'm glad that we were able to take care of business ahead of time so he could just rest. And he was obviously the biggest reason we were able to take care of business. Alperen Sengun also had a really, really good game. He had 23 points, 15 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and a block in just 31 minutes. So like I said, he also didn't have to play that much today. He probably could have played a little bit less, but it is what it is. 10-19 from the field. He made a 3, took it with confidence, made it with confidence. I need this to be better, 2 of 5 from 3. 2 of 5 from free throw. That needs to be better. And then 54 TS for a big is pretty bad. But I will say the missed free throws does not help that number. And then he started the game 1 for 4 because the very first time he got the ball in offense, he got 3 consecutive rebounds because he kept missing and putting it back up. And the NBA counts every single time you miss and put it right back up as a miss. So he started the game 1 for 4. If you exclude those 3 early misses, he actually had a really efficient night. So not to, make excuses, not to say that he, this was not as bad as it looks. No, this is pretty nasty. But I still say for the most part, it's a plus 12. He was a big part of why we were able to blow out the Trailblazers yesterday. And one thing that I've been big on all season long as well is if your 2 of your 3 best offensive players play well, you're gonna win. It's pretty funny how if Jaylen and Sengun play, we're gonna blow teams out. That's pretty much what happens. If those 2 guys play well, you're gonna blow a team out. Dillon Brooks also had a really good game. I'll shamelessly plug the Playback Room. If you know what Playback is, it's a streaming site. It's an app. It's a website. Tap with us over there. Houston Live. But we were in Playback calling this guy Canadian Kobe all night because he was just taking a bunch of fadeaways and twos, and he was just doing everything. And honestly, it looked bad. It looked like the process was really bad. Y'all know me. I don't like long twos. I don't like the fadeaway stuff like that. Not a big fan unless your name is Devin Booker or Kevin Durant. He was taking those shots today. He had 22.6 rebounds, 3 assists, still in the block. But he was efficient with it. He was 57 true shooting. He was a huge reason why the Rockets were able to stay afloat in that first half when it was a close game. And he obviously was a big contributor on both ends of the court to the ultimate result of the game. So, shout out to Dillon. So shout out to Canadian Kobe. That's what we was calling him. He needed this game because he was struggling a lot in his most recent game. So he needed to have a game where everything just went through the net for him. And then we'll wrap it up by saying, bro, Tari Eason has been a godsend since coming back. This is only game number 2 coming back. 18 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals in just 24 minutes. He was efficient, 6 of 10 from the field, 6 of 8 from the free throw line, 6 of 2 shooting. He was great for us today. The best part is, like I said, he was looking like his normal self, getting the steals, getting out in transition. He had a lot of plays today where it was whoa, Tari, slow down, whoa. And then it resulted in something really, really good. He had 4 assists. I believe pretty much all of these were, for the most part, in transition. He was diamond. He was looking like Magic Johnson on the fast break, even though it looked worrisome at times, I'll put it like that. But it resulted in good things. It is what it is. But the other thing I love about Tari is he's the same type of person where if he goes up there and he misses, he's grabbing his own rebound, putting it right back up. And that happened at least 2 or 3 times where he went up for a shot, missed it, and before anybody else could even react to his own miss, Tari's already dying on the glass, getting the rebound and putting it right back up. And that's one thing I love about Tari is it's not going to look pretty all the time. It's not going to look beautiful. It might look ugly, but it's going to work because he's not going to give up on a play. So, yeah, I love that about Tari.